Hello everyone, welcome to HW News. After the widespread violence and the incident at Red Fort, questions are being raised over who is exactly responsible for the violence. And the farmer leaders are pointing fingers at Deep Sidhu. Now, Deep Sidhu is a Punjabi actor and singer, and his pictures with BJP MP from Punjab, Sunny Deol, are being circulated on social media. Apart from Deep Sidhu, name of gangster Lakha Sidhana is also cropping up in the discussion. We will discuss about it in today's video. But before that, there is a lot of confusion regarding yesterday's events. So let's get a sense of what happened yesterday on the eve of Republic Day. Unprecedented scenes of violence unfolded in the national capital on Tuesday. On the day that India was celebrating its 72nd Republic Day, farmer protesters and police clashed with each other. The farmers were supposed to take out a tractor parade. The planning for this was going on for several days. Earlier, the permission was not given for the parade, but later on, Delhi police agreed and allowed the tractor parade to be conducted. 3 routes were agreed upon, each starting from Sidhu border, Tikait border and Ghazipur border, where farmers have been protesting for the last 2 months now. The farmers were given time between 12 pm to 5 pm to carry out this tractor march. However, a group of farmers began entering Delhi as early as 8:30 am. There are visuals that show farmers on tractors breaking the barricades and moving further. There are also visuals of Nihang Sikhs who accompanied the farmers attacking the policemen with swords. The police also used brute force. They lathi charged the farmers and tear gas shells were used on them. One visual from Akshardham shows police team on the overbridge aiming tear gas guns at the protesters. The biggest flashpoint between police and farmers, however, was at ITO. Here, farmers were seen toppling a bus using their tractor. Police beat up the farmers, whereas farmers were also seen wielding sticks and chasing the police away. Now, the police claim that farmers did not abide by their agreement and resorted to violence. The farmers say it was the other way round. A group of protesters yesterday also entered the Red Fort, where earlier the Republic Day event of the government was held. Some protesters gathered near the empty flag pole. They raised religious slogans. This flag is known as Nishan Sahib. Now, according to reports, vandalism also took place inside the Red Fort premises. Close to more than 100 policemen were injured in yesterday's violence. 2 are still in intensive care unit. Several farmers also suffered injuries and 1 farmer lost his life. Some farmers claim that shots were fired as well. In some parts of Delhi, the internet connection was suspended or the speed was reduced to 2G. After the violence, Home Minister Amit Shah conducted a high-level meeting with ministry officials. Delhi police has registered 22 FIRs so far in connection with the violence. Today, Home Ministry officials also said that additional paramilitary troops will be deployed. The exact number of additional troops was not known immediately, but officials suggested that it could be around 1,500 to 2,000 personnel. Security has been tightened at Red Fort, Sidhu border, Tikait border and Ghazipur border as well. Now, as I said, after the violence and Red Fort incident, fingers are now being pointed at Deep Sidhu and gangster Lakha Sidhana. The farmer leaders say that they misguided the farmers. There are videos of Deep Sidhu at the Red Fort near the flagpole carrying the religious flag, shouting the religious slogans. There are other videos where other farmers, protesters are seen confronting him and he is seen fleeing the spot on bike. Let's talk about that. But first, let's also talk about this video from Red Fort. Here, amid the slogans of Raj Karega Khalsa, actor turned activist Deep Sidhu handed over a Kesari flag to a man to hoist on the ramparts of the Red Fort on Tuesday. Deep Sidhu is the same person who was seen telling policemen 2 months ago in a video that surfaced that barricades and cement blocks should be removed from the path of protesting farmers because this is a revolution. However, later he was questioned over his support for Khalistan, a separatist movement. For the last 2 months, there was no trace of the actor in the protest until yesterday. But there is another name cropping up, and that name is of gangster Lakha Sidhana. According to some reports, Sidhu and Sidhana came to Delhi 2 days ago and gave a provocative speech to the protesters at Sidhu border. According to the report in the Tribune, Deep Sidhu was seen campaigning for the march on the outer ring road. Now remember that police and farmer organizations had agreed on 3 routes that were proposed, and it did not include outer ring road. But according to the Tribune report, 2 other farmer organizations, the Kisan Majdoor Sangharsh Committee and Bharati Kisan Union Krantikari, were indeed in favor of sticking to the original plan of holding the parade on the outer ring road. This reportedly gave Deep Sidhu the opportunity to push for not following the new route that was agreed upon between the Delhi police and farmer leaders. The report says on Monday evening, Deep Sidhu took over the main stage at Singhu and along with gangster turned social activist Lakha Sidhana announced that they would hold the march inside the national capital, inside Delhi. The report further says that they also had support from certain extreme left-leaning elements among the 32 organizations in the plan for not following the agreed-upon route. They had a plan ready by Tuesday morning. First, they started a march of their own much before the official march of the farmer unions and positioned their henchmen in large numbers at a road turning towards central Delhi. From there, they directed other tractors towards Red Fort instead of agreed upon route. The report says at one point of time, volunteers of farmer unions tried to intervene in this, but they were outnumbered by Deep Sidhu and Lakha Sidhana group. In the past also, there had been differences between farmer leaders and Deep Sidhu, Lakha Sidhana as well. Some leaders had also openly called both of them enemies of the struggle. Now, according to this Tribune report, Deep Sidhu also tried to create a parallel morcha to farmers' movement last year, which soon started getting support from pro-Khalistani social media handles. Farmer unions, however, openly allege that Sidhu is a front man of Ajmer Singh, who is a Naxalite turned Khalistan proponent who wrote books on Sikh history. The report further says around 2 weeks back, in a letter sent to the unions, Deep Sidhu had expressed a desire to get associated with their platforms. However, the plea was rejected by farmer unions. Now let's talk about Deep Sidhu and whether he is connected with the BJP. After his video surfaced, some people on social media pointed out several pictures of him with BJP leaders. The one that is being widely circulated is a picture of Deep Sidhu with BJP MP from Gurudaspur, Sunny Deol. He is seen with Sunny Deol in multiple pictures. It is said that he campaigned for Sunny Deol in 2019 Lok Sabha elections. There is another picture of him with Sunny Deol and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Several farmer leaders, including Bharatiya Kisan Union Haryana Unit Chief Gurunam Singh Chaduni, have distanced themselves from the violence that rocked central Delhi on Republic Day and alleged that Deep Sidhu instigated the protesters and led them to the Red Fort. Swaraj India leader Yogendra Yadav said that Deep Sidhu was present at Red Fort during the violence. He said that the farmers were opposed to him since the start and a probe should be launched into how Deep Sidhu reached the Red Fort with a microphone. Yadav also claimed that they had informed the police about Sidhu and Sidhana trying to instigate the crowd the night before the tractor rally, but no action was taken against them. Meanwhile, Congress Lok Sabha leader Ravneet Singh Bittu also alleged that Sidhu is a member of banned extremist outfit Sikhs for Justice. Now let's talk about what farmers did to Deep Sidhu after he tried to hoist the Sikh religious flag at Red Fort. After the hoisting of a saffron flag at Red Fort, actor turned activist Deep Sidhu is learned to have drawn flag from protesters for giving communal color to the farmers' movement. In a few videos that have surfaced on social media, angry farmers can purportedly be seen chasing away Sidhu. In one such video where Deep Sidhu is seen doing a Facebook Live on a tractor after the flag was hoisted, a group of farmers can be seen roughing him up and saying that you have damaged the entire movement. Some farmers come to his rescue and he is seen alighting from the tractor and running towards a bike. The farmers can purportedly be seen chasing and cursing him for damaging their cause. Sidhu is seen riding the bike thereafter. In another video released on social media soon after the Red Fort incident, Sidhu, speaking in Hindi, said that Nishan Sahib and Kisan Union flags were hoisted in a flow of emotion at Red Fort. Now, while the farmer unions point fingers to Deep Sidhu and Lakha Sidhana, the police has now launched a probe in the matter. 22 FIRs have been filed and Delhi police has also detained 200 people in connection with the violence. The detained people are being questioned. Further, the police is likely to detain and question more people. The FIR also mentions names of farmer leaders including Balbir Singh Rajewal, Darshan Pal, Rakesh Tikait, Joginder Singh Ugrahan, Bhuta Singh and Rajinder Singh. Well, do let us know what you think in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in. A very small request to all our viewers, if you are watching this video on YouTube, then please make sure you subscribe to our channel. You like this video, you comment below it, and if you are watching this video on Facebook, then please like our page, comment below this video and share this video to as many people as possible. Thank you.
जब हमने HW न्यूज नेटवर्क की नींव डाली थी, तब हमने ये ठाना था कि न्यूज और इंफॉर्मेशन ये लोगों तक फ्री पहुंचनी चाहिए, मुफ्त पहुंचनी चाहिए, और हम आज भी ये वचन पर कायम हैं। पर जैसे आपको मालूम है, न्यूज चैनल चलाने के लिए पैसों की जरूरत है, तो हमको सबको न्यूज फ्री पहुंचाने के लिए कुछ मेंबर्स और कुछ सपोर्टर्स की जरूरत है।
जी हां, मेरी आप सबसे गुजारिश कि आप सब HW न्यूज हिंदी की मेंबरशिप को ग्रहण करें। ये सदस्यता स्वैच्छिक है, यानी कि आप अपनी मर्जी के मुताबिक इसे ग्रहण कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि अगर आप इसे ग्रहण नहीं भी करते तब भी आपको HW न्यूज हिंदी के तमाम कार्यक्रम मिलते रहेंगे। मगर अगर आप चाहते हैं कि आजाद न्यूज जो है वो मजबूत हो, अगर आप चाहते हैं कि वो न्यूज जो सत्ता से सवाल पूछती है वो मजबूत हो, तो जरूर बने HW न्यूज हिंदी के सदस्य।
जो लोग हमारे 89 रुपए प्रति महीने वाले कार्यक्रम से जुड़ेंगे, उनके लिए HW न्यूज का बैच विश मिलेगा। साथ ही साथ उन लोगों को हमारे एक्सक्लूसिव पोल्स में भी शामिल होने का मौका मिलेगा। इसके अलावा हमारा जो दूसरा मेंबरशिप कार्यक्रम है वो 199 रुपीस प्रति महीने का है, यानी कि 199 रुपए प्रति महीने। और इस प्रोग्राम में हमारे जो मेंबर्स हैं उन्हें 99 रुपए के प्रोग्राम वाले सभी चीजें तो मिलेंगी। इसके अलावा बिजनेस से जुड़ी हुई बातें भी हम करेंगे। हमारे एक्सपर्ट अखिलेश भार्गव से आप बिजनेस से जुड़े हुए अपने सवाल भी पूछ सकते हैं। हम उम्मीद करेंगे कि आप इस निष्पक्ष पत्रकारिता की राह में हमें पूरी तरह से योगदान देंगे।
अब खबरें पाइए सबसे पहले हमारे मोबाइल न्यूज एप्लीकेशन पर। एंड्रॉइड या iOS प्लेटफॉर्म पर जाइए, HW न्यूज नेटवर्क को सर्च कीजिए, डाउनलोड कीजिए और अपनी सुविधानुसार भाषा का चयन कीजिए। खबरों की भीड़ में अपने काम की खबर पाते रहिए।
अगर आपको हमारा ये वीडियो पसंद आया है तो आप इसे शेयर करें, फेसबुक पर हमारे पेज को लाइक करें, ट्विटर पर हमें फॉलो करें, यूट्यूब पर जरूर सब्सक्राइब करें, ताकि आपको हमारे हर खबर की अपडेट मिलती रहे।